I ask teachers, supervisors for each field, as they have a mapping for the curriculum, they should have a kind of mapping for activities. Now, you have mapping for the curriculum and the skills. You have the same map how you are going to provide the students with activities serving the mapping you have provided. Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3, how you serve this by activities. So they mapping the curriculum and they mapping the activities. I trained them, actually I started the school by training them for certain groups. Elliot is an effective learning environment tool, which depends on how you can in 20 minutes you are able to evaluate the classroom environment, not the teacher performance, but the classroom environment. How the students would have equitable learning chances. If we have students who cannot see well and sitting in the end of the class, how do you provide these students in the end of the class, wearing glasses, cannot see well, cannot hear well, how do you provide him with equitable learning chances, equal chance to learn just like others? So teachers shouldn't move, shouldn't stand in front of the board. They have to move from one to one. They have to use, cards. I'm fond of using cards. No, if the teacher does not have cards, does not use cards in his classes, I see him as a low achievement teacher. So I train them and I evaluate their performance, and actually we have many aspects I train them for. Even the broadcast, I have a certain criteria for broadcast, how they should perform the broadcast. In general, if we have a good teacher, we have to support him, and if we have a fresh graduate, we have to support him. And if we have someone who is somehow delaying or not carrying out the process, we have to mark him. Actually, my leadership depends on what I call it statistical leadership. Statistical leadership means that we have statistics for everything, for performance. I mark every action you do. I mark it good or bad. And in the end of the semester, in the end of the evaluation, unless we have a tough crisis, I evaluate you in the finals. I depend on monthly reports for the students and monthly reports for teachers. Daily reports performed by supervisors, vice principals. So I believe that when I lead an institution, it is a kind of well-typed or well-guided or well-controlled. With tawfiq min Allah, that's what we can say.